Hi YouTube, this is your psychic relationship coach. I'm answering an email from a Fiona today. Fiona sent me an email and she's not given me very much information at all. This card says a lot though, but she's asked me to have a look at her relationship with her and Brent. That's all the information that I have. So let's look at the situation here. Okay, so what the situation is, unfortunately, the question was about a relationship. It's actually a non-relationship at the moment. Okay, I do see they've been dating each other. These aren't great cards. I'm sure a lot of people know the Devil card. We've got the Seven of Swords here. Certainly time scale, we're going back about 6 months, I'm seeing. They did meet on a night out. Yeah, I'm using my spirit, guys. So yes, they met on a night out, I'm seeing here, and they've been casually dating for the past 6 or 7 months. In this time, I do see Brent is single. There is an ex around him. He's also still in communication with his ex as well. There isn't going to be any reconciliation there, okay, but she's still there. She's still there in the background, so that's not great, okay. And the reason it's not particularly great, because looking at Fiona's cards here, unfortunately she is insecure. She was insecure before this relationship. I do see her ex has cheated on her before Brent as well, so this is some baggage that Fiona's bringing through into this relationship. So this is the problem, and certainly with Brent, you know, he's not been helping with these insecurities. The communication's not great. Okay, Brent, within this past 6 months, he's what I call a part-timer in a full-time job. He's been there some of the time, other times he hasn't been there. So what Fiona has been doing here, because look at the sword cards here, these are also from me, the communication cards. So all this communication coming from Fiona towards Brent, and it's not coming back in equal measure. And I always say, with the communication, it's got to be at least 50-50. Okay, when you first meet somebody, you don't need to be double texting, asking them where do I stand and I deserve to know, and you owe me this, you owe me an explanation, because their behaviour will tell you far more than their words do. Okay, this is when I say, when we ask these questions to people, this is when all the cliches come through. Oh, look at this here, the Ten of Swords. This is when all the cliches come through. It's, you know, I love you, I don't know if I'm in love with you, and, you know, I don't know if I'm feeling it, and it gives you very little information, okay? I always say, just step back, okay? Their actions will tell you far, far more than their words do, okay? So what will happen, Brent will make communication here, okay? I don't see this relationship particularly working, okay? Because Fiona's going to become more and more insecure, and as it stands at the moment, she's going to be trying to draw Brent back into the relationship. There's more communication, there's text messages, there's phone calls here, and ultimately what that is going to do, that's going to drive Brent, you know, further away from Fiona, unfortunately. There we've got the Ace of Wands, we've got the Ace of Coins coming for Brent here. Okay, so there's certainly new starts, there's new projects, there's new work coming in for him, but Fiona's not there. Okay, and what's unfortunate here, it's not impossible this could work. I mean, I'm just going to do some more cards. Yeah, there's, see here, I actually see next year Fiona being in a relationship with somebody else, you see. What is slightly unfortunate here, it's not impossible, this could work. It's not impossible, okay, but for this relationship to work with somebody like Brent, you've got to be very strategical, okay, you've got to be very cool, okay, you've got to bring back the messages, bring back the phone calls, and it's just being patient. And sometimes, well, the example is when you put a cake in the oven to bake, and you need it to rise, you've got to leave it baking. Okay, if you keep opening the door, is it done yet? Is it finished yet? What happens? The cake never rises. And that's what Fiona's doing with communication here. It'd be great to have a longer reading with Fiona, actually. There's some books I could recommend to stop this from happening, because what would be unfortunate if this was a continual cycle for Fiona, where she's using these same tools for every new relationship she's finding there. If you'd like to send me an email, I'll try to include it in my daily video for you. or if you'd like a one-to-one reading, my email address is below. Get in touch and we will sort something for you. Thank you.